Coming up on Cardinals Insider, Yadier Molina returns to Busch in uniform.
I'm just trying to be here and help the young guys however I can.
Plus,
swing and a drive. Go, baby, go! It's gone! The magic wand of Yohel Pozo.
Yohel Pozo uses a special bat during Players Weekend and later catch a flight on a Cardinals road trip. All that and more ahead on Cardinals Insider. Welcome to Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. Yadier Molina returned to Busch Stadium in uniform for the first time since his 2022 retirement, serving as a guest coach for 2 games against the Cubs. Here's more about the weekend from the former catcher.
Welcome back to St. Louis, one of the most beloved players in franchise history. Number 4, Yadier Molina.
He called a couple months ago, said he was coming into town. Sent a text to me and Mo and asked what we thought about him being in uniform. And I responded, absolutely yes, I'll take that any day.
I feel happy right now to be back home. This is great. I mean, to watch the field and spend time with the players, the coaches, and obviously at night with the fans. I mean, it's going to be a great experience.
Just being able to have him in the building and talk through stuff is always fun. I enjoy the heck out of it. This is a guy that treated me like gold during the years. I was a first base coach, bench coach, and then I got to manage him at 22. Enjoy the heck out of that relationship. So being able to have him here, if he was going to be in town for 2 days, not inviting him to sit next to me in the dugout would have been a huge miss. We got some young guys that really need some experience. I can bring them and show them. I'm happy to help. The reality is, this is a guy that is really thoughtful in what he does and has a really unique way of expressing what it takes to be a winning player. He can do that in a lot of different ways. I think with our young group, his ability to do that is extremely meaningful. A lot of memories. 19 years here, we got 2 World Series. I mean, this is the best town I've been part of this, obviously. To be back in St. Louis, I mean, it means a lot to me, especially this town. They care about me and care about my family. I mean, it's gonna be a great night for me, especially. I'm looking for that. I don't come here to try to make something different. I'm just trying to be here and help the young guys however I can and try to beat the Cubs.
Sharply hit to second. Yadi's got it, and the Cardinals have shut out the Cubs. Welcome home, Yadier Molina. What a way to start the homestand.
Straight ahead on Cardinals Insider.
They use some colors on their hands and they put their hands on the bat.
A Cardinals salutes some special kids with Players Weekend bat. Yohel Pozo's son, Paul, suffered a stroke when just a few months old. And because of this, Pozo asked kids going through similar situations to paint a bat for him to use during Players Weekend. Take a look from the art-filled morning spent at Mercy Children's Hospital.
We are in Mercy Hospital painting a bat for me for next Players Weekend. The first thing that happened on my mind is, it's gonna be my first Player Weekend on the big leagues, that you can use anything that you want. And, I wanna honor my kid and all the kids in the hospital. Doing this, I feel like it's gonna be great for using on the games and something that, I have my kid, that we need to support him every single day, and having him and these kids on the bus is special. The bat is all white bat. They use some colors on their hands and they put the hands on the bat with the Cardinals colors, yellow, red, and blue. Give it a little bit of joy of the day to those kids is, it's really special for me because I know they appreciate it really well. And having fun, painting the bat, and then they knowing that I'm a good player is gonna use it in the game, I know it's make them happy. I know I'm gonna have all the powers that they have on their hands on my bat and that bat, so it's gonna make me feel good about it. Hopefully, I do something special with the bat that weekend. But having the bat with me and using it is just make me feel like proud of everything that the kids do.
Swing and a drive. Go, baby, go. It's gone. The magic wand of Yohel Pozo.
We've talked a lot about that special bat. What a moment.
Game days can be very time-consuming for all employees working in sports. Take a look behind the scenes at what a day in the life of a Cardinals videographer looks like during a road trip.
Straight ahead,
people do backwards Ks. I do CK, called strike.
keep score with Chip Carey.
Some fans bring a scorecard to the ballpark, carefully marking every pitch hit and out as the game unfolds. No scorecard looks the same, as there are many different ways to keep score. Here's how broadcaster Chip Carey keeps book.
The great thing about baseball is there are no two games that are alike, and I think if you asked every major league broadcaster, they'd tell you that nobody keeps a scorecard the same way. I'm kind of old-fashioned, that may shock you, but what I basically try to do is condense all of this material, and it's pages and pages and pages of numbers and stats and information onto one single sheet so I can keep my eyes on the game and not have to be searching through the game notes for a particular piece of information. So my scorecard's pretty straightforward. This is a blank sheet that it starts out as. And on this side, I put the home team's lineup. Here's where the defense goes. Here's where the pitcher goes. And I put little notes about each pitcher and what they do, umpires, time of game, all that stuff. And then as I start my preparation for today's game, we got Matthew Liberatore pitching for the Cardinals against the Cubs. Just some of my preliminary work on what he's done of late, little things that might come up during the game. On this side, I put what the Cubs have done against the Cardinals pitching this year. They're facing a left-handed starting pitcher, so how they hit against lefties, that might come up in the middle of a game. And the same on the other side for the Cubs. On the bottom, in case you have a bad game or a blowout game, I have little notes and nuggets around the major leagues, this date in history, stuff about what happened the day before that we can refer to with my partner Mark Sweeney. And at the end of the game, by the time it's all done, that's what my scorecard looks like. And it's, I just keep traditional single, double, triple, dots for RBIs. I color them in so that I know how many runs score in the inning. And then you put the winner, the loser, and all that kind of stuff on the bottom, and there you go. I think it's kind of an amalgamation of the way my dad did it. People do backwards Ks. I do CK, called strike. Swinging strike is SK. I circle double plays. It's just how it evolved over, my 30 years of doing this kind of stuff. And it just works, it works for me. I'm a learner by writing stuff down. I have to remember stuff by writing it, so that's the way I do it. I tried the iPad once, I tried to do it on the computer. It just wasn't the same for me, and I like the tactile feel of holding the scorecard at the ball game. It just makes me feel like I'm more in the action than just touching a pixelated button on a computer screen. So that's how I keep score for the game. I think I tell my kids to keep score that way, but no matter how you do it, when you come to Busch Stadium, grab a scorecard, grab a pencil. It's a great way to learn about the game, to follow the game, to appreciate the game. Don't be afraid to score. It's an awful lot of fun.
Still on deck?
Pitch 1 is taken for a strike. Adam Wainwright and Yadier Molina have the record of 325 starts.
A look back at a history-making night for a pair of Cardinal icons.
The Ted Savage Cardinals Care Classic is coming to Whitmore Country Club on Thursday, September 4th. Enjoy a round of golf and mingle with Cardinals alumni from the 1985 National League champion team, all while raising funds for the Cardinals Nike RBI program. Registration includes golf with a Cardinal celebrity on course, pre- and post-golf refreshments, golf swag, and more. To register for the Ted Savage Cardinals Care Classic or to learn more, visit cardinals.com/golf. That's cardinals.com/golf.
This is the 10th season of Cardinals Insider, and we're celebrating by revisiting some of our favorite features from the past 10 seasons. Yadier Molina and Adam Wainwright's legendary partnership reached 325 starts together. That set the Major League Baseball record for most starts as a battery. Here's a look back at their historic milestone.
What I want people to be able to say, I mean, it would be great, to be known as the battery, not like one of the greatest batteries, but the battery. Like you hear it on commercials, just like Wainwright and Molina, or Molina and Wainwright, whatever. That, if they wanted to do that forever, I'd be all right with it. That would be really cool for me.
We're all set for the historic moment right here with the fans standing at Busch Stadium. Pitch 1 is taken for a strike. Adam Wainwright and Yadier Molina have the record of 325 starts as a regular season Major League battery, passing Mickey Lolich and Bill Freehand.
Let's take a minute and actually take this in. This is a special record.
I have the good fortune of being with the team long enough that I saw these guys come up.
So I'd like to thank you. We'd like to thank you. We'd like to thank your families for allowing you to be shared with us. We'd like to thank you both, because you both have been exceptional.
Thank you, Wano, for allowing me to play catch with you. You're my friend, you're my brother. Thank you for all these years, man.
There was a lot of different things that could have happened, but I think we were supposed to win that game today. He's just been such a professional and such a great teammate and competitor, and he's made me better. That's really, he's made me a better pitcher. And this is just home for us. Lars Newbar walked up to me the other day and said, "How cool is it that you got to do this with Yadi here?" And he's right. It doesn't get much better than that.
Season ticket holders represent a large number of the fans at any given game. The Cardinals always try to honor their dedication. Here's some highlights from this year's Season Ticket Holder Appreciation Weekend.
It is season ticket holder appreciation weekend. What is your favorite Cardinals memory if you had to pick one?
July of 1963 at the original Busch Stadium, formerly known as Sportsman's Park. I caught a foul ball. An usher came along and said, we're going to get you an honorary contract with the Cardinals. And so I still have that hanging in my office.
We've been a season ticket holder here since 1988. We started in the old stadium in Busch 2. Some of the great things we've seen over the years, 2006 World Series, 2011. I even saw 1982, 1985. Used to go to a lot of games with my dad when I was younger.
Game 6 in the city of St. Louis, everybody just automatically knows you're talking about the 2011 World Series, and I think it's one of the great things that bonds the city and that keeps me coming back and being a season ticket holder with the Cardinals.
We love having you here, so thank you so much for being a season ticket holder.
It's time for this week's trivia question. How many Gold Gloves does Yadier Molina have? Is it 3, 6, 9, or 12? Hear the answer when we return.
No place takes you in depth with the Cardinals like our YouTube channel. Get to know the players, come along for one-of-a-kind experiences, and hang out with personalities from across Cardinals Nation. Plus, we capture the days and moments that make Cardinals baseball so special. Just search St. Louis Cardinals on YouTube and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. St. Louis Cardinals Baseball.
It's time for the answer to our trivia question, and it's brought to us by Ford. Before the break, we asked how many Gold Gloves does Yadier Molina have? Here's Emily Stevens with the answer.
When you talk about the greatest defensive catchers of all time, one name comes up again and again. Yadier Molina. That's why he's the focus of this week's trivia question. We're asking, how many Gold Gloves does Yadi have? The answer is 9.
A St. Louis Cardinal for his entire career, Molina wasn't just a catcher, he was a leader. And he has the hardware to prove it. Over his incredible career, Molina has stacked up 9 Gold Glove awards. Yes, 9. From 2008 to 2015, he won 8 straight Gold Gloves, a streak that cemented him into an elite club of catchers for a lifetime. And in 2018, he secured yet another Gold Glove, proving age couldn't slow him down. But it wasn't just about the numbers, it was the way he controlled the game. Molina turned defense into an art form, changing the course of games with a single play. Few players in baseball history have defined defense at one position the way Yadier Molina did for nearly 2 decades. 9 Gold Gloves, a legacy of defense, and a name forever etched in baseball history. For Cardinals Insider, I'm Emily Stevens.
Still to come on Cardinals Insider.
You fold it this way and you eat it this way, then that would be a taco. But if you flipped it like this, it would be a sandwich.
It must be an Ask a Cardinal. That's after the break.
We just live it for the good times. Nothing better than the good times. Stay living for the good times.
If you fold a piece of pizza in half, does that mean it's a taco? That debate is the focus of this week's Ask a Cardinal.
You're eating a freaking pizza.
I'm eating a pizza. That's what I'm eating a pizza.
Still just pizza, but taco?
Taco.
I'd say taco, I guess.
Taco. Yeah, I go just like that, like the taco.
I'd say it's more of a taco. Because when you fold it
everything is on like it looks more like a taco, and then everything is on like the inside of the crust.
I would definitely say taco, because I consider taco, like hot dog's not a sandwich, so I kind of going by that same idea there.
I'd call it call it a sandwich before anything, I guess.
Sandwich.
A sandwich.
Sandwich, because it's bread.
I would say probably a sandwich.
Well,
no, I don't know.
What? So taco is some kind of crust with stuff topped inside, but it's not a clear cut. When I think of a sandwich, like a sub sandwich, it's like cut all the way through. There's ingredients between two loaves of bread, while the taco, the crust it's kind of stuff like in between. Yeah, I would lean more towards taco, but there are some subs that are cut that way, so it's a tough question. I'm leaning taco though.
You're eating a pizza taco. Funny part is I fold every pizza I eat. So I'm gonna go taco, because literally I could grab 2 pieces of pizza and make a double taco.
Depends, it depends how you turn it. If you've got the pizza and you fold it this way and you eat it this way, then that would be a taco. But if you flipped it like this, it would be a sandwich, because it's on the top. I don't know.
That's it for this episode. You can catch us each weekend at cardinals.com/insider and on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you right back here next week.